What?
It's
Dinglehopper. I feel strange.
It means you're a baboon, and I'm not.
I'm talking about like a big bear.
Phenomenal cosmic powers!
Good evening, Ross.
Good evening, MiKo.
How are you doing?
It's good. I thought that went really well.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm all right. Yeah. I've got a bit of the spirit of hope about me.
All right. You seemed a bit. I came in like a
wrecking ball.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Pop culture reference
from about 10 years ago. So we're going to do another Disney film.
Yes.
Welcome back to Happily Ever After.
I
Today, you are the keeper of truth.
am a keeper of truth. I have many truths upon me, most of which relevant to today's Disney film.
To explain what that means, if you don't know, is we will take it in turns to select a Disney movie from the animated classics, and whoever decides will also look up a bunch of interesting trivia and tidbits and such.
A lot of other things about the Lion King that we need to talk about. But this today is...
That's not for today. It's not for today. You're looking at the past.
Yeah.
Artful Dodger.
Yeah, that's,
Pop culture reference. Number 2.
So, today we're going to watch a film. You don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. You do.
I do, because I chose it.
You, as the keeper of truth, one of your other duties that you've probably overlooked is to set up some drinking rules for me. Don't worry about it. When we did Lion King, I set up the drinking rules.
Well, because you're the one that does it. I don't.
Yeah, well, this was the problem. Is I made you abide my rules, and we both almost died.
It was very messy.
What we're going to do from now on is I will play by extreme rules, and I will narrow them down to sort of moderate and easy rules as well, depending on what you want to do. Ross will only have 1 or 2 rules that he has to follow because he doesn't like drinking games.
I just like drinking. Why make a game of it?
Why have fun?
It's a lifestyle.
I like a challenge, Ross.
Okay, but first, based on 3 facts from the Keeper of Truth, can you guess what the film is?
We're gonna find out.
It's almost like it's a game show. You gotta wave to the camera. Where are you from? Croydon. Fact numero uno. This will pin down the time frame, and also you might get this straight away. So pretend like you don't know, even if you do. Patrick Stewart was said to be one of the characters in this, but his filming for Star Trek: The Next Generation prevented him from doing it. Any ideas?
We're in Eisner era.
Yeah.
So right, that's.
So we'll sit that there. We'll let that.
Yeah, I don't want to think too much about that.
One of the characters was based on Jennifer Connelly.
What?
The physicality of it, I don't know. And finally, another character. One of the main ones. He was originally designed to be a Michael J. Fox type character, but they suddenly went, oh no, he needs to be more sexy, because apparently Michael J. Fox isn't sexy.
I disagree.
Exactly. So they changed him to look more like Tom Cruise.
More like Tom Cruise.
Those are your 3 factoids.
Okay. Who is Patrick Stewart? Okay.
I like the way I think you're faking this, because I think you know exactly what film
I don't know what it is. I don't know what Patrick Stewart would have... I know Patrick Stewart was going to play a role in The Lion King. The thing is, with getting Patrick Stewart in, they didn't have a lot of famous people as voice actors until the film I think it might be. And I was also thinking, who would Patrick Stewart voice in... Little Mermaid, he could have been Trident, and Prince Eric is a bit Tom Cruisey, but he's not in it enough to be like, oh, he should look like Michael J. Fox. He's kind of, blandsome prince. So, I'm guessing...
I was just going to say you've got the right directors.
I'm guessing that Patrick Stewart was on deck to play potentially Jafar, and...
Check notes.
And they made Aladdin sexier by removing his nipples.
It's Aladdin! now. We're watching
Awesome.
Aladdin. Yeah.
Awesome. Many people's favourite.
Yes. Aladdin.
Aladdin. Chin chin. Okay. Oh, I feel like we should have something else. Okay.
Do you want some more facts?
No. We'll save them.
Good, because they're upside down. Don't know how we're going to rectify that.
Before thoughts and afterthoughts. Before thoughts, your 2 favourite characters and your favourite song.
Oh, right. 2 favourite characters. Got to be quick about this because time is
Of the essence.
Abu.
Okay, excellent. Nice. Left field. Love it.
I love Abu. Wow.
I've been working on
Yeah,
that.
that's great. And Iago. I always loved Iago.
You did. Does Iago still have something up him?
He does, yeah. He's got a bottle.
What happened to the spoon?
Why are you holding a spoon? Where did you get that from? I found it up Iago.
I had to use it.
It had a rubber grip, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It was really handy.
Why? It's got a really good, nice handle.
Thanks.
I've never been holding a wooden spoon and thought, this could do with a rubber handle.
It's a really special spoon.
Yeah, so those are my 2. What about you?
Genie, do the straight.
Oh,
I know.
I forgot about him. I forgot about him.
What? And probably gotta go Jafar. Like,
Wow.
I love Iago and I love Abu, but
You love the bad guys. You're a bad guy, man.
I love a good villain. There's a lot of bland villains, and I think if you ask people to think of the top villains, which we have done, links somewhere if we can be bothered. Points of our.
Point the same place as you, otherwise it would be.
Oh,
Your other question was favourite song. Now, you know
I know.
that my brain is obsessed, not me, my brain is obsessed
Oh yeah, I don't even know why I asked you this question.
with a song that was cut out of the actual film.
So it's not in the film.
It's not in the film, but it's
It's in a Broadway show.
I constantly it's in my head all the time. I don't know why. So it's proud of your boy.
Proud of Your Boy, which is
I'll make you proud of your boy. It was cut because originally Aladdin, the film, which we're talking about today. Welcome to my TED Talk. Aladdin's mum was in it, and that in the earlier versions, and then it got that got cut quite rightly, I think, because the film works better and the character of Aladdin works better as kind of a loner, riff-raff. So they cut that, but in order to cut that, they, I think, wrongly cut the song. Like, she could be dead, and been so that, because that's what you'd say. You'd be like, "Oh, I'll make you proud, like wherever you are, if you believe in the afterlife." That's terrible. That's not the lyrics to the song. They cut the mom, so they cut this song, and the guy that wrote the song died during production of the film. So apparently it was a really traumatic kind of, because he'd put a lot of work, and it was a very personal song to him. And it's a really beautiful song. What about you?
My favourite song in it, I'd probably say Never Had a Friend Like Me. That's the first one that pops to mind because I used to have the sing-along songs and that was on there, and that was one of the, I learned all the words and I used to sing it at school.
So not...
Which is what gave me my popularity.
Yeah.
I think as an adult though, my favourite's Arabian Nights. I'm kind of cheating by putting 2 in there. But,
do you want a fact about that?
Yeah, go on.
Not necessarily about that, but about something adjacent to that.
Do you want a fact about that? Not about that. It's about fridges.
Okay, so, and we'll get into this later, but see the bit where the street the peddler of wares has got this little table, hey, come, look at this, all that stuff.
Will not break, it broke.
Obviously that was improv by Ron Williams.
Yeah.
But they actually gave him a table of stuff, and they put a thing over it so he couldn't see what everything was, and then they pressed record, and then they revealed the things, and then he just went improv on each of the things.
Oh, I love that.
So that's so cool, isn't it?
That's so Robin Williams. That's great. I love that. Thank you for that.
Disney!
Let's
go watch.
We should do a podcast.
Let's go watch Aladdin.
Let's go and watch Aladdin.
And then we'll tell everyone how good it is, or maybe it's shit.
Tune in like a second to find out if we liked Aladdin.
It's like the worst cliffhanger ever.
Alright, let's go watch Aladdin.
Yeah, I'm going to stop this.
See you soon.
It's a dingle hopper.
I feel strange.
It means you're a baboon, and I'm not.
I'm talking about like a big bear.
Phenomenal